the Connecticut Huskies and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in pregame with the Marshall head coach. He knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried to put some things in this week that will help them get the ball to their best target on the field. We'll keep you posted as the game continues. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Offense in a split backfield. And off to Jones. Turning it on. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They'll ride the hot hand. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Coleman. Makes a grab and room to run. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
You know what's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Extending the play. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
That's what I'm talking about. Way to set the tone. And if I'm that defensive player, not only did I set the tone, I'm telling them about it. The whole way back to the huddle. We got plenty more where that came from. Hey, QB, you want to run? Keep coming back.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Changing the routes with his receiver. Sends it back in motion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Absolute shank. Missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Sets his feet. It's Marshall. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Trying to find his man in the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Moving out to the right. Unleashes one. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. From the gun, it's Reeder. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll run him again. Snowed under by the defense.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
3rd and long right here. Moving the pocket, it's Marshall. Stepping to the right. Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
The run inside. It's Reeder. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
That's a really great play by the defender, and we obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time out. Coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game, and here you go. The opening drive of the game, great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, and trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it, and a lot of times because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it. They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy and making some plays.
The Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Reeder. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Rolls right. The throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners showing the speed.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter.
UConn 7, Marshall 6. Number 14 sets a kicking return.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Play of the period, first down here. Gonna run it. It's Reeder. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Sails one into the middle. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy, he's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. On the run, it's Reeder. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He'll bring it out. It's Meadows. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Lets it fly. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They give it back to him. Got a little grass. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Huskies! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Deep in the end zone, it's Meadows. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Hits inside. It's Jones. There he goes. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Marshall! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he made the extra point without problem. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the move, it's Reeder. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Moves to his right. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. That time, he took a big shot off of the RPO.
And when you run these run-pass options, you want to take a little bit of time to stick in that running back's belly, read the defense, get him to suck up, and trying to make those big plays down the field. So I like the aggressive attack off the RPO.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Buying time to his right. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. They're all over him. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets enough. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Reeder. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Selling the fake. Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to hit this 1st down.
And the Huskies are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to slip through and pick it up. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. On the move. Touchdown, UConn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
He'll bring it out. It's Meadows. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Making the adjustment on the play. First play of this drive. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Drops back on first down. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. Let's start with a look at the Kennesaw State Owls taking on the number 19 team, the New Mexico State Aggies. And it's Kennesaw State looking to stop the bleeding today at 2 in a row. But you know what? So are the guys on the other sidelines. Very little margin for error from this point out. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. To the ground. He's got it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
The handoff. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time and try to get their offense the football back?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. And
he smashes his way through again. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. Finding some room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. After the defense just gave up a touchdown, they really need to put something together on this drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. 2nd down to the air. Got his man on the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snaps on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Turning it on. The 20.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything. The INT.
UConn going back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving.
They've wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Burrowing for yardage. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. UConn quick to the line. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Huskies! And the route is on. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
38, Marshall, 13.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Herd!
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And he puts through the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive. The UConn offense goes back to work. Drops back, it's Marshall. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And back to the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Keeping his eyes downfield. On the move, he fires. And here's the third interception of the night. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 7.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking downfield, it's Marshall. He's got it. Made a defender miss. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
First and goal, UConn.
UConn comes to the line with a first and goal. Motion from the back. They want to throw it. Gets it to the back. Touchdown, Huskies. And the pummeling has started.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
Marshall, 20.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Lost the throw on first. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Rush right in his face. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got his man. At the 35, he's got room. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick it.
Makes the catch, and he's free. The 40, at the 30, 10, touchdown, Thundering Herd. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
To the air, it's Marshall. Still looking to his right. It's complete to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
To the back. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
3rd and long coming up. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Got it, looking for a first. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, UConn. And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Meadows. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he
snags it, and he's open. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's going to take off. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. They'll line up for a second down play. Hands it off. Inside the 40. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rolls right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He fires one deep down the right side.
Hey, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
He wants to take the top off. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10.
Ready? Move, 22. Move. Bender. 7.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
2nd and long here. Looking to pass. It's Marshall.
And I think everybody holds their breath when that QB is back to throw and he's right near the goal line. You never know if it's truly a safety, but he just gets out of the end zone and avoids the safety.
And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on 3rd and long from the 1. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. Needs it here on 4th down. Rush is on. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. Across the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Huskies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. These corners going to give them some space. On play action. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. He wants a big play here late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.